How's it going on, everybody? It's your boy IncogM back at it again with another IBL video. I'm your coach of the Boston Cinderaces as always. We are unfortunately 0-3. We lost to Eco last week, and that was definitely a nail-biter game. I could have won. I could have won each of my games for the past few weeks, but it is what it is. I don't try to stay too down on everything. But this week we face JB Westside and his Las Vegas Cinderaces. Let me go and put up the logo here so you guys can see. It looks like a really nice logo down there. I really like it. But anyways, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe today. I just want to say that at the beginning here. And check out all the other coaches in the IBL as well. JB's team is obviously on the right still, and it is the Corviknight, Arcanine, Celebi, Scolipede, Inteleon, Jellicent, Druddigon, Hitmonchan, Piloswine, Manectric, and Gmax Grimmsnarl team. This is an interesting team, I will say, just because it has a lot of options that it can go with. And I don't doubt that I'm going to see certain mons maybe Jellicent this week or maybe even Grimmsnarl. But if I had to guess what he brings this week, just so I have this at the top of the video, Corviknight most certainly does so much in this match. Arcanine's really good. Scolipede for speed and obviously can kill a lot. And then everything else is kind of up in the air. I definitely think that Grimmsnarl and Manectric are definitely coming. Manectric's a really fast Pokemon, and additionally can be a Choice Specs user and definitely a Choice Scarfer. Well, Grimmsnarl is Gmax, and I fully expect it to come this week. Otherwise, I would say he brings one of the water types. I don't think he brings both. I definitely think Jellicent, but Jellicent's probably worse in this case. So Inteleon might be better for speed, and additionally just hits harder than Jellicent. But Jellicent could be more of a defensive option. If I had to predict if he brought any hazards, then you could switch out Jellicent or Inteleon for Druddigon or Piloswine. I don't see them confidently coming just because my team has a lot of crazy shit. And from what you're going to see today, we're going to go into that. So let's go and jump right into the slides. No changes this week, of course. And first mon up is Ninetales. It is Drought with Timid Nature and Air Balloon with Substitute Solar Beam, Fire Blast, and Scorching Sands, 4 HP, 252 special attack, and speed. This deals a lot of great damage to the team overall. I want to say that there's not a whole lot that'll be able to wall this outside of maybe Assault Vested Pokemon and even just Druddigon in general, but we can get a good burn on that with Scorching Sands. To mid to outspeed max speed Arcanine doesn't really matter too much because Scorching Sands isn't doing a lot, but to get decent damage on Arcanine is very, very important because we want to make sure that we can wear down his team to a point where we can switch into another Pokemon and just start breaking it down even more. And unfortunately for us, Fire Blast 2 KOs max HP Piloswine. This is no special defense investment as well, so just playing 252 HP and attack. That's really terrible because I was gonna lead this and just go crazy, but then I had almost forgotten basically about Thick Fat, so there is that about Ninetales. The Air Balloon is great because we can set up a substitute in front of the different things or things that are switched out. So if Piloswine fears maybe a Choice Specs Overheat, which is our best case scenario for killing it, into Inteleon or even Jellicent, we can Solar Beam. And sure, Inteleon will be able to just U-turn out and then go into Celebi, but at that point we could just Fire Blast that or even just Scorching Sands if we predict Arcanine coming in, because a lot of JB's team is a lot of good turn core with U-turn Corviknight, U-turn Celebi, U-turn Inteleon, and also Volt switching Manectric. But yeah, generally speaking, this should be fine. Scorching Sands also can hurt Manectric for a lot of damage, but generally speaking, I would like to fire off more Fire Blast than anything else. And it also just does the most amount of damage this game. Next up we have is our Venusaur. This is an Adrenaline Orb set, which is why I didn't really list the item, but it's Chlorophyll Modest with the Adrenaline Orb with Growth, Weather Ball, Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, 196 HP, 252 special attack, and 60 speed. This allows us to outspeed, I think it was Arcanine or something else. It outspeeds Pokemon, I forgot which one. I wrote this down and I didn't fill in which Pokemon it did. I wish I could take a picture right now. But basically, Venusaur at 60 speed, it's basically no speed in this, so no speed, no problem. For this reason, we have Growth. So if the sun is still up, we don't have a Heat Rock, unfortunately, so we do have to very much play this by ear, and we have to really keep in mind what we're doing the entire time. With one Growth up at +2, we can OHKO damn near everything on this team. The interesting thing is that Sludge Bomb has a chance to OHKO certain Grimmsnarl sets. So that's very poggers, if you really want to say it like that. If you've ever seen me in the street, you ever hear me say poggers like that, just to cut character here, just hit me upside the head. Anyways, Energy Ball Oko's Jellicent and Inteleon. Sludge Bomb can Oko a majority of this team, and Weather Ball Oko Corviknight, depending on the set. It could be an Akaberry set, it could be a max HP, max SPDF Akaberry set, and we wouldn't kill it. That is truly terrifying. However, that doesn't mean we can't do it again, unless it's like kills us with a Brave Bird or something. Energy Ball Oko's Piloswine, Celeste can Oko Hitmonchan, and same thing with Druddigon. So yeah, a lot of this set Okos. Now the reason we're running Adrenaline Orb is because Arcanine will inevitably switch in the sun against us. With that Adrenaline Orb with the 60 speed, we now outspeed Arcanine, and now we can hit with Sludge Bomb to Oko if we already have a +2 growth up. And that's very important, because the only thing you can do to us at that point is Extreme Speed or be Scarf Arcanine. Do I doubt that it'll be Scarf Arcanine? No. Scarf Arcanine can definitely show up to this match and be a dangerous threat. And we don't have like a switch in for that. Nothing on my team besides Araquanid is a switch into that. And at that point, I really don't want Araquanid taking too much damage, but it's probably going to be our best option just to make sure that we don't like get fucked over. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, this is low-key a win con once again, just like last game. But Venusaur definitely does a lot more work this game than it did last game, I hope. So we'll see. Our next Pokemon is the most meme set of all time. I've thrown all caution into the wind. When you fight me now, I will just not care. I will play to play, and that's it. Whenever I start clicking buttons, whenever my mind just decides to go off by itself, I end up doing a lot better than I usually think I do. So yes, you're reading it correctly if you're reading all these stats and everything else. So essentially Melmetal is a really interesting Pokemon. It is Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Steel Beam. With Iron Fist, obviously, it's the only ability it gets with Modest and Assault Vest. 40 HP, 252 special attack, 216 speed. It has enough speed to hit 81, which outspeeds Grimmsnarl, and outspeeds Piloswine, and outspeeds Jellicent. And I'm pretty sure it does not outspeed Corviknight, which I mean, Corviknight will have to start Iron Defensing against us, which we could just Thunderbolt against it. I think we 3-ko with Thunderbolt at least. And after a +2 boost for Body Press, it does not kill us, so it needs a +4 boost, or just needs to use a +2 Body Press twice, so we can get at least 2 Thunderbolts off. Because it'll have the Iron Defense, then Body Press. And then we'll get 2 of them. Just for anybody out there who's not hearing what I'm saying correctly. Like I said, there's no speed to beat Grim, if it's no speed Grim though. And that's very important. I don't feel like Grimmsnarl needs speed this game exactly, because a lot of my team is already out of reach in terms of speed when it comes to JB's side. However, he could run speed to try and beat like something with no speed. I can't really recall. Even beating my own Grimmsnarl, I guess. But in any case, if he's running speed, he's not running HP or SPDF or other things, so Steel Beam will Oko. If he's not G-Max yet, Steel Beam will not Oko, but at least will die, so that's fine. I wouldn't leave this in personally just because it could do, what is that? Not Fire Rimsey, that's last generation. Max Flare, because that will definitely do a chunk, but we can definitely still do it. I will run a calc probably before the match, and I'll probably like talk about that. Let me just go ahead and write that down. So at least I have that down in my notebook just in case. Max Flare calc versus Mel, and it's Grim. There we go. Anyways, like I said, this Pokemon does enough. It lives a modest flamethrower from Arcanine, and that's very, very important with the Assault Vest. We don't do anything back. That was just a fun fact. I can allow him not to get a KO on me, and I can just Steel Beam and just die on my own terms. It may not work, but I am about it. A lot of the time, we 2-hit KO Druddigon. We can 1-hit KO Piloswine with Steel Beam. We can 3-hit KO Jellicent, depending. And generally speaking, this is a funny Pokemon. I just wanted to run some bullshit this week. I really want to catch people off guard now. You know, the first 3 games I was taking more seriously and just being like, you know what, I have to run things so people know what I'm about. But now I'm going to delve into the other side of me, which most people know if you've been watching my channel for a long time is the bullshit side of me. And that is just me just throwing things in there and seeing what works first. If it works, it works. That's all I'm going to say. I almost ran Solar Beam on this set too, but I don't see myself leaving this in on Sun, nor do I find Solar Beam to be a good move in this case, just because then it becomes a one-time counter to like Inteleon or like Jellicent, where I could just Thunderbolt Inteleon, which it won't die unless it's Life Orb or something like that. There's a bunch of calcs that I did with this, and it's a stupid set. But hey, if it works, it works. Next up we have is the G-Max Blaster, which is another set that'll work because I am me. This is the Choice Scarf Water Spout set with Modest Nature, obviously with Torrent, because no rain dish, because no rain. Water Spout, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Skull, 4 HP, 252 Special Attack, 252 Speed. This is an interesting set because we do indeed need to not have the sun for Water Spout to kill a lot of these things. But Water Spout does kill a healthy chunk of this team. Barring Celebi, Jellicent, Druddigon, and I want to say specific Inteleon sets, we will always be killing a lot of these Pokemon. And that's very important to note. We don't have to use Water Spout. We're just Choice Scarf because we can be faster than everything. We can easily G-Max to lose that Scarfiness, obviously. But at 130 speed, we outspeed a lot of this team anyway, so that's very important. We have to watch out for priority like Extreme Speed Arcanine, Bullet Punch, and Mach Punch, Hitmonchan, and just in general things, because I really would like to have this set in the back. So like, if something's going crazy and we have this Choice Scarf, let's say it's Arcanine versus Blastoise at the end of the game. He either tries to get good damage with Extreme Speed, I would just personally just Scald there, or I would just G-Max and Scald, because I feel like Water Spouting there, just calling it out would probably not be good. Or if it's Celebi versus Blastoise, I should G-Max and Dark Pulse, or I should just regularly Dark Pulse for flinches. I don't know, but right now, this is the set of the future. I was going to run Ice Beam, of course, for Druddigon, but I have things for Druddigon, obviously, already, so I don't really think I need that right now. It outspeeds everything barring +1 Scolipede and Scarfers. Anything that really outspeeds Blastoise, which is base 78 speed and can be Choice Scarf, will outspeed us all the time. However, without those, it's really just Scolipede, and Scolipede is one of JB's kill leaders, so we definitely have to look out for that, no doubt. But yeah, Blastoise, Choice Scarf, Water Spout. It should do a lot, I hope. Anyways, moving on to our next Pokemon we have is Araquanid. Of course, this is the famed, the critically acclaimed Choice Specs Araquanid set that I've run several times. Bug Buzz, Ice Beam, Scald, and Giga Drain, 108 HP, 252 Special Attack, and 148 Speed. So, once again, this will outspeed Grimmsnarl with no speed, and beats Piloswine as well if it doesn't have any speed investment, and Scald will OHKO Piloswine. I'm not too sure about Grimmsnarl over there though, but it OHKOs a lot of this team. Bug Buzz will OHKO Celebi, Scald will 2-hit KO Corviknight, OHKO Arcanine, definitely will OHKO Scolipede, and Giga Drain will, I think, 2-hit KO at least, or 3-hit KO Jellicent, I'm pretty sure, but it will OHKO Inteleon. Ice Beam, I think, 2-hit KOs most Druddigon sets, and Scald will OHKO things like Manectric and Hitmonchan. However, there is two things here. Numero uno is the Manectric. We don't want to fuck with Manectric too much. That is not a good option. Manectric is a demon, and it will just kill us. And additionally, offensive Corviknight. I don't think it should be coming this week, but I have a weird sense it's going to be an agility Corviknight because we have a Sun set up Venusaur, and that's very important. But even if it does come, it has Aqua Berry or something. Power Trip doesn't do a lot to Ninetales, so we'll be fine with that anyway, so whatever. But yeah, generally speaking, this hits a lot of this team hard, and it's a really fun option. I ran Choice Band week 1 because it was a great option against Flame Horizon, but this week against JB, hopefully we can get this done with. But yeah, good old Choice Specs Araquanid. One of my favorite sets to run, actually. Last but certainly not least, we have his Terrakion. We were originally running Sigilyph, but then I said no, I didn't think about that set correctly, so now we're running Terrakion. Justified Jolly Choice Scarf, obviously Choice Scarf, Choice Combat, Close Combat, Mega Horn, Earthquake, Ironhead, 196 HP, 252 attack, 160 speed, enough speed to beat Adamant +1 speed Scolipede. That's very important. You still beat it, but it has to be +1 speed. Or well, we still beat it if it's +1 speed, but it has to be Adamant, I mean. Now, there are two issues with this set that you're probably wondering about. Numero uno, where's your rock move? Where's your stab that would beat Scolipede anyway? Well, for one, you're right. For two, I can Earthquake it. Number 3, there is no number 3. Earthquake is just better overall for this match, I feel like, because if I miss a Stone Edge or a Rock Slide, I will cry. So I'm running Earthquake just purely because of that. Close Combat, 2-hit KOs, 248 HP, Corviknight. Which, I mean, we're not staying in on that anyways, but, like, if it switches into a close combat, it switches into a close combat. Has a chance, I'm pretty sure, to a KO. But yeah, beat Scarfer speed-wise, that's all it really needs to do. Outside of Scarf and Teleon, I'm pretty sure. And I think Scarf Manetric, but if he's Scarf Manetric, I mean, he's not killing us, so it's okay. Just don't stain against Corviknight, you idiot. That's all Terrakion has to do. But generally speaking, Terrakion can do a lot of damage. Iron Head 2 KOs Grimmsnarl, otherwise one-hit KOing it, depending on the day. We can switch this in onto a Dark-type move from Grimmsnarl, and then we can Iron Head it, and that's pretty free for us. Unfortunately, though, because its Dark move can and will put us to sleep, we don't want to switch into a G-Max snooze. We want to just go in on the regular Dark-type move. And that's very important. If it's Darkest Lariat, awesome. If it's Sucker Punch, damn it. But yeah, generally speaking, we can do that. But yeah, that's the team. A bit more memey this week, but I'm going back to my roots of just running shit and having the most fun I can possible. And the day I'm recording this, we'll be fighting JB the same day. So let's go and get right into the battle. Alright guys, we're going to be fighting JB soon. It took us a while to get connected because the Pokemon system is garbage. And yeah, I might look dazed or unimpressed. I'm just pissed off that it didn't work. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and get a dub here against JB and his Las Vegas Cinderaces. We have an obvious banger team and a team that is just fully offensive. Nothing really defensive about it. Obviously, I'm just going to take this 100% just relax because I feel like that's important here. Just go with my gut and just play the game how I'm supposed to. It's no different from playing Showdown, except for that you can't cancel your attacks. I mean, that's probably where I'm really messing up at, because a lot of on Showdown is just, oh, cancel, then redo it, then redo it, whatever. So let me go ahead and just send out the 151 now, since I think he might have sent it out later than I did. Whatever, 151, he'll be 152. Hopefully get connected up here with JB. And yes, it's named Junie B because, as everybody knows, or if you don't know, some of my favorite books were the Junie B. Jones books. And his name is JB, so I just assume it's Junie B. Jones. Even though his last name or if his name on YouTube is Westside. Who knows? He could be Junie B. Jones in West Side Story. Who knows? Or Wayside Story. Those are also really good books. I don't really have any popular banter right now. If this takes so long, I'm going to just throw somebody. He could be also doing his intro as well. Just like I'm doing this monologuing. But hopefully this doesn't disconnect, or else I will throw somebody. Like, he can take all the time he wants as long as we don't get disconnected, because I would hate for that to happen. With week 1, we were using a different server. So yeah, there was that. That was awful, by the way. Make sure this is adjusted. I'm sorry if you see my camera move. I'm moving my stuff a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Look at me. No. I don't really have anything else to say right now. Let's get it off and popping. After what feels like 80 fucking years, me and JB are gonna get started. Good luck, have fun. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That took forever! Alright, he has the Dredagon. Ah, god, he has a team. Okay. He has the Dredagon, the Arcanine, so he's definitely bringing like Dredagon first for rocks or whatever, and Glare, Shenantics. Fucking shenanigans. Manetric for Volt switching. Jellicent's there, obviously. And yeah, this is about what I expected. Let's put out a nice banger today, fellas. And let's show him what for. Alright, so I'm gonna lead Guile first. Actually, does he suspect me to lead Guile first? I mean, I shouldn't be putting up webs. If he goes Manetric, that'd be really funny. Because we probably will die, actually. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna lead a fucking Terrakion first and see how it goes. God, that took 80 years to fucking connect, dude. God damn. Good luck to JB and his Las Vegas Cinderaces. Hopefully this all sounds good. He has a nice little trainer card. I'm not even in my trainer card. I don't know where we're going to be set up at. Maybe Turf. I don't know that. Battle? Dojo place? I don't know. I don't know where we're going to be set up at. Maybe it's just a battle tower. I don't know. Oh, oh no, we're at the fucking Isle Armor place. Luck. So he definitely thought I was going to Araquanid first. Good to know, good to know. Amazing information. Okay, which makes a lot of sense, actually. He has not really a lot of switching besides Corviknight to a good old Earthquake. So we can go for a Rock move, which I don't have. Oh, this team is so goated. He's gonna switch out the Corviknight. I'm just gonna CC here. I don't have any reason to Earthquake. Unless he goes hard Arcanine, which will allow him to take the hit a little bit better. I'm just gonna go ahead and close combat, see how much it does. It either will OHKO or it won't. Let's find out. And it's an OHKO, so we kill Manectric on the first turn with close combat. Real nice. Write that down there. Got the static though, so very lucky for him. Very epic and cool. So now my Choice Scarf does indeed not matter. Oh, damn it. He probably goes into Jellicent here or goes into something else. I naturally outspeed this, so he might not know if I'm Scarf or not. So he could just go Jellicent just to do water. Yup, yeah, he's gonna go Jellicent, probably predicting my Scarf, because he might also be Scarf if he's going into Jellicent so early. He'll either go for Scald, Strength Sap, or something else of the two. So I could go easily into Guile and start Giga Draining, so I'm gonna do that. Without Manectric by his side, that actually makes things a lot easier for Araquanid to do things, so that's really good for me. So let's see. So he's gonna go for Scald. Easy enough for him. I can't be burned and it's not gonna do a whole lot. Does 17 damage. So now he probably switches out, I assume. I'm not switching out, hold on. He probably switches out. I don't know what he switches out into though, so that's interesting. I'm just gonna go hard Giga because that's what my heart is telling me to do. There's no reason to predict here. He doesn't have a great switch in that isn't named like anything right now. I would say his best prediction is to go into Dredagon here, because at least that could take a Scald and can definitely do stuff back, maybe even like Stone Edge or Rock Slide, Sheer Force wise. So I'm still Giga Draining because it's a Jellicent. No reason to try and over predict here. And that's a very important thing for me here. If we can get Jellicent down low enough or just dead in general, then this becomes a much easier game, because if Jellicent's gone, then we can just go Blasters. He's gonna go hard Ice Beam. I guess he's predicting me to switch out. Is he trying to get the freeze? No freeze though, so we're gonna go for Giga Drain here. We're gonna get some health back. Gonna do a chunk here. He's definitely Spadef, and he definitely doesn't know that we're Choice Specs at all. So in for Ice Beam here. Knowing my team, he probably tried to predict me going into I would say Venusaur here, because it might have been better for me. I don't know why I'd go into Venusaur though. He just saw the Giga Drain though, so he's definitely gonna think he can go into Corviknight here. I'm gonna go directly into my Ninetales here. No reason not to. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that, because he's definitely switching on to Corviknight no matter what. Yeah, he gets the first turn switch. And that is Trade Nozzle. Yeah, that's Corviknight. Very easy for me to predict, actually. He's Pressure, which means he might be a Protect Scum Corviknight. And he probably is Akaberry, to be fair, which is completely fine. We're going to go into Dulcim here. We're going to get up the Sun. Hopefully I'm not Flash Fire. Okay, good. Listen, whenever I jam my Pokemon, it does take a little bit out of me. So, for him, it's very easy to just do whatever. I could easily sub here and just see what he's doing. If I fire, I keep doing that. If I fire Blast, then he can go easy Arcanine. So I'm gonna go ahead and sub and see what he's up to, just to see. Because if he goes hard Arcanine, then I can be behind a sub and also Scorching Sands twice, because he'll only break the sub the first time. Yeah, he's gonna go Arcanine here hard, isn't he? And Veto, that should be Arcanine. That is Druddigan. Ooh, that's interesting choice. Interesting decision. Okay. So for him, he probably just Earthquakes here. I can still go for Scorching Sands to burn, so that's really dope. Fire Blast will probably do a little bit more, but I'm a Scorching Sands for the burn. Let me see what he's going for here. I wish I was Calm Mind now all of a sudden, because that was the original set, but I needed Solar Beam just in case Jellicent came in to try and wall my whole entire set. Because originally it was Calm Mind sub, Scorching Sands, Fire Blast. So we're just gonna go for Scorching Sands here. And I guess like it didn't make much sense, but I didn't want to get walled off by like something crazy. He's Assault Vest as shit, Jesus. No burn for the Wicked, that's okay. But he did not hit, which is unfortunate. No Night, I'm sorry about that, JB. We have 2 turns of Harsh Sunlight left, which means we will... Oh, no. No, I don't give up my battles. I didn't bring any fairies, so it is very free for him to do Dragon Tail. I'm just going to Fire Blast here because damage is damage, and hopefully get a burn here maybe. Or I'll miss because he missed Dragon Tail. If he predicts it correctly, he could go back into Corviknight and then double out back into Druddigon. Oh no, he's just going to stay in. I'm going to Fire Blast. Please hit. Yup. He's definitely Assault Vest. Most certainly. No burn still. Burn! Poggers. Nice. I don't know why I said Poggers, and I feel disgusting for saying it. So now he popped my balloon, unfortunately. No Knight still. Terrible for him, though. But now he can Earthquake my sub and break it. If I land 2 more Fire Blasts, then I will kill him. Because then after that, that'd be burn damage-wise. So I'm just going to Fire Blast again. No reason not to. He probably goes hard Arcanine, though. He would need to if he's Flash Fire. Am I hitting again? Only bangers out here. I don't miss. Alright, we got some nice damage. We have, this is the turn that Sun goes away too, by the way. So he's going to Earthquake. Completely fine. I don't see why not. Very easy for him to do. He's burned though, so we'll be okay. Just in general. So we're going to lose our Sunlight. Our Air Balloon is gone. He's going to Earthquake again, which should kill us. We're going to go into a Arachnid here, and he's going to take another turn of burn damage this turn, obviously in the next turn, so Ice Beam will be able to kill him. So that's very important. I am thinking on my toes. I am just going straight into this dick swinging. So we're going to go into Arachnid here. He's not going to take a lot to Earthquake, obviously. And then he's going to Dragon Tail. Interesting choice. Okay, so that's fine by me. I mean, I take a little damage, whatever. That's a crit, though. What does he switch me into here? What's the best decision here? That is actually very good for me. He doesn't know. Will Ice Beam kill this? I want to find out. And I have enough speed to beat this in terms of outspeeding it, so he might just be a max HP, max but F. We could be a lot of attack investment. We'll see. We shall see now, won't we? Ice Beam, I hope, kills. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. I know he's Assault Vest, though. Hey, Melmetal with the Ice Beam kill! Let's go! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Oh, that's really nice. Alright, so let's see what he goes into now. He has Corviknight, Arcanine, Grimmsnarl, and Jellicent. So he could go Jellicent. He probably will go Arcanine, though, most likely. If he goes Grimmsnarl, Steel Beam is easy. Magna, he is Arcanine. Okay, that's fine. So he's going to get the Intimidate off, obviously, which is easy for him. He might go for Wild Charge here to predict me to switch out, which is completely fine, because Arachnid isn't too much needed anymore. Because we did everything we needed. Okay. So for me, endgame-wise, I need Blasters to get off Water Spouts. I need Jellicent to die sooner rather than later. So for now, I would need to go into Arachnid to let that go right now, because that's the better option, right, Avery? Yeah, that's the better option. He definitely Wild Charges, though. And then we can go into Blastoise and start Water Spouting as soon as he, or we just Dark Pulse to call it switch out, or just Max Darkness afterwards, but we'll see. We're gonna switch out here though. Going to Guile. He's definitely gonna go for Wild Charge though. Oh, he went for straight Overheat. Jesus, this man is crazy. He's special too, which makes sense. So we can easily just Scald here. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to Giga Drain because I'm going to call out his switch out. I'm not going to give him the time to think about it. I'm calling out his switch out into Jellicent. If he goes hard Corviknight on my Giga Drain, that's completely fine as well. But I think he goes Jellicent because he's playing a little bit. Yeah, he's playing a little bit up my alley. he's playing the way I think he should be playing, which is very much to say, I know he's switching out. Yep, get a little bit more health back, which is really good for us. We can double out into something else as he goes down to Corviknight. It's probably better for us to go into our, go back into Dhalsim and just Solar Beam him, and then Fire Blast. That's what I'm gonna do, which is really good for me. So yeah, we're gonna switch out here. Sun will prevent us from dying from Scald, and unless he goes for like Burn or like Toxic or something, we'll be fine. If he goes for Strength Sap, that'd also get back some health for him, but Solar Beam should do the job for us quite nicely. If he switches out here, that'd be really funny. And he's just gonna go for Recover, which makes a lot of sense. We're going to sub up here just in case he switches out. If he decides to go for an attack, we can Solar Beam, which is very important. So I'm going to go ahead and sub. very easy because nothing on his team wants to take a Fire Blast or a Solar Beam for that matter. So he's actually going to go for an attack this turn, which is it's very predictable here. He's going to over Scold. Let's see if it breaks our sub in the sun. It may or may not, I'm not sure. And it did. Okay, so it does more than 25%, but we probably won't die to this because we're around 50. So we're just going to Solar Beam and get this Solar Beam off right here. Because he probably thinks we don't have Solar Beam, that's why I'm subbing, and I didn't Calm Mind at all, so he might not know that I have it. I don't know. It wouldn't be a waste for him. It wouldn't be a waste for me to use Solar Beam here because it's still damage, and we're just going to go for it. And he's not Rindoberry because we've been getting out Giga Drain, so we're just going to go and do that. So now, that's good there. And this could do a chunk, most likely. And yeah, I did a chunk. So 3 Solar Beams is the way that we kill this. He's going to go for a Scald. Does not kill us, thankfully. We need to check how much sun we have left. We have 2 turns of sun left. We could just easily go into Blanca, go for growth now on that last turn, force him to switch out, but then Corviknight comes in really easily and we don't have Weather Ball anymore. So it's a very interesting situation indeed. We can let him kill this though if we want, because then we get good damage. So I'm gonna just go ahead and Solar Beam here. Venusaur is important to the end game, but it's more like now that we have different Pokemon dead, it's not as important, but it definitely still does a good chunk of damage either way. And we beat Arcanine-wise speed, so that's fine too. If we get a crit, that'd be dope. No crits, just a little bit of damage. He either goes for Recover or Scald here. He goes for Recover, which is very easy for him, which, I mean, makes more sense, obviously. So he's going to go for Scald here, obviously, this next turn. And this will be the last turn of Sun, so he can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Guile here, just to call it his play. And then I can easily just Scald just to check if he's going to switch out or not, which would be a very much good decision on my part. So we're going to go into Guile here. Yeah, he's just going to go for Recover, which makes sense. And he doesn't really have anything on Araquanid. He doesn't really have anything on Jellicent to hurt us, which is very, very important to note, unless he has Shadow Ball, Hex, but I'm pretty sure he has Strength Sap, Recover, Scald, and maybe another move. So we're just going to go for Scald here. I know this is a really bad decision, but I want to see if I can call out his switch out into Corviknight. And if he goes into Corviknight, that'd be really dope, because now there's no Sun Up, and that's a Choice Spec Scald hitting a Corviknight. Yep, he's gonna switch out. Yup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I never miss. I don't lack. Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. That's a banger right there. And the burn. I am so sorry to JB, but I called that out perfectly. Thank God I did. Okay. So he either kills me or he goes right back into Jellicent. Jellicent's his insurance, so I'm just going to go for Scald again, because if he has no speed, we outspeed. And if he goes Jellicent, he just absorbs it, which is completely fine by me. We don't really break Jellicent so far. He's going to go for Iron Head, which is completely fine. Please don't flinch me. Does 11 damage. And we get the Scald kill with Araquanid. Yes, sir. Let's get it. There we go. Alright, he has 3 Pokemon left. He has Grimmsnarl, Jellicent, and Arcanine. I fully expect Jellicent to come in here, or Grimmsnarl, just to try and get us swept up. Which should be very understandable, but we do have a Melmetal in the back that can handle Grimmsnarl, which is not a surprise to anybody. He goes into his Grimmsnarl now, since that's his last Pokemon name. So, yeah, we're going to let Araquanid go down here because, for a few reasons. Number one, Akuma can still Water Spout kill Arcanine and then not G-Max Grimmsnarl. Number two, we have Blanca and Dhalsim for just shenanigans against that goddamn thing, and once we get the sun back up, Blanca can also beat up on Arcanine. So all we have to do is play this carefully and perfectly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go for Scald again because I'm choice specs. He's gonna go probably Max here. It's his best decision, so that's really good for me. He's gonna Nasty Plot. Ooh, interesting. Okay, okay, that's fine, because Scald will probably do a lot anyway. And we still have a Scarf Blastoise in the back that can Flash Cannon this. God damn! Araquanid taking souls! Oh no! The boy is back! Oh my god. That's fucking crazy. Araquanid, bro? I forgot about Water Bubble, my nigga. He goes into Magnet, he goes into his Arcanine, obviously. I don't know what he's doing with this, though. That's the only question I have here, in general. He probably Wild Charges, honestly. I'm just gonna Scald again. I don't really have any other option right now. I can't Giga Drain, and I'm clearly Choice Specs. And he's just gonna Overheat. It's not gonna kill me. He's not gonna do a lot. He just needs damage on Guile, realistically, so I'm just gonna go for Scold. Araquanid picking up, what is that, 3 kills now? My boy, my fucking boy. Oh my god, we are going crazy right now. Good job, Araquanid. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to young Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, and the Cut Road MC. Look at you. Oh my god, can we complete a 6-0 today? Can we try? I mean, we could try it, we can definitely try it. I don't know what he does here. Does he just scold me to death? I'm just gonna go for Blastoise kill here, because that's probably the best option I have. Besides, obviously, Growth Venusaur. But yeah, Jesus Christ. I mean, we could have gone for Melmetal. He did not know that I was Ice Beam Melmetal, and that probably threw him off a little bit, because then he went hard Arcanine for the overheat, and I was like, I'm not gonna live in overheat if I'm Assault Vest no matter what, so whatever. He's gonna Ice Beam here. Hopefully we don't freeze. If we freeze, that'd be really not a banger. Yep, no freeze. So we're just gonna go ahead and G-Max here and just Max Darkness twice. Best option we have. Oh, he's Ice Beam Scald, Recover, and maybe Strength Step, I would say. So we're just gonna G-Max here because I'd rather give Blastoise a kill. Really, really solid game by your boy here, man. Jesus Christ. I think that's Araquanid 3. Pretty sure Melmetal got 1. Terrakion got 1 because of the first turn, and then Blaster should probably get 1 here as well. We're gonna Max Darkness. He's obviously Colbert, which makes a lot of sense. I thought he'd be Rindo just because of what Pokemon I have, but we'll see. That's still gonna do a little bit there, so we can do it again, which is completely fine. Drops the defense a little bit. Special defense. Oh, then this will definitely kill it afterwards. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so he didn't get to really see my team, or really what the rest of my team does, unfortunately. But yeah, this was a good game. GG to JB though. This has been a really good game for me personally, but like, damn, I wasn't expecting to go like this. God damn. Man, Jesus. I was not expecting it to go like this. Holy shit. Like, GG to JB and his Las Vegas Cinderaces. But damn, I was not expecting to get like a W today. I was actually expecting to go like a crazy like Corviknight set, but damn, that was GG to him. GG JB. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Your Boston Cynicals get their first win of the season, and it's a 6-0. Really just getting rid of that 6-0 Urshifu loss that we had. But thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, leave a like, comment, check out everyone in the IBL down below. And god damn, we got a win. I don't know who we play next week, but I'm gonna relish in this. And yeah, GG to JB. I take a picture followed by battles afterwards and even during, but I did it afterwards in my other battles. But GG to him, and hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, for how long it took to connect, definitely worth it in the end.